What's up, everyone? It's Chris from Squid Shock Studios, and today we are doing part 3 of our Neva playthrough. And I think likely today is going to be the last day we play Neva, because I'm pretty sure we're going to finish it today. Seems to be like getting near the end. We're still in winter. Okay, I remember now. We lost Neva. Neva went off with her little boy. Not little boyfriend, but big boyfriend. Oh, you can destroy these. Wonder if oh shit. So I don't have Neva anymore. Combat, okay. I gotta remember how to fight without her now. I feel like I've been much easier now. I mean, these guys are taking like so many hits. Okay. Oh, maybe those guys were always like that many hit points? I don't know. It felt like it took a lot more damage. I'd be curious to know how much the studio was inspired by Monument Valley. Have any of you played Monument Valley before? It's like a mobile game. Similar kind of architecture design as Neva. This gong is broken. Or, never mind, that's just a plant covering it in the foreground. Not quite sure what I'm supposed to do here. Because even if I get up there, is there anything to do? Oh, you go right here. Okay, fair enough. Oops. I was out of range. How you doing today? Yikes. Yeah, today I think we're finishing the playthrough, so I'm gonna be sad when it's over, but like, is this guy about to pick up that entire thing by himself? Oh shit, he is! I guess we have to get him to bring it all the way to the right here. There's a way to go up in the center top here. I don't know. I think that's probably just like an optional route. Oh, the notification said speedrun showdown. I wonder why it said that. Because I changed the category. Is this category Neva? Let me check what's going on here. Man, I am so... You think I would know more about streaming? Oh, I have to go to my Twitch. Does the category still stay speedrun showdown or whatever? Does the category still stay speedrun showdown or what? What says Neva Part 3? Whatever. As long as the category's Neva, I'm good. Hey Nick, how you doing, Nicholas? Look at this pile of bodies here. Tower to the sky. This has final area vibes, for sure. I want to check what's over to the left here, if there's anything. There's not. Okay. This has big final area vibes. Oh, okay, you can jump on this. Oh, you can climb here. Okay. Nicholas says, I want to get this game, but I already got a big list of other games I want to play. Yeah, I have a huge list of games I want to play. I chose, like, the top 5 to, like, try to get done in 2 weeks. I finished Kinutsugami Path of the Goddess. I started Hi-Fi Rush and Cocoon. But then Neva came out, and I'm like, okay, I absolutely have to play Neva. And finish Neva, just because I've been waiting quite a while for this. So this took precedent over Cocoon and Hi-Fi Rush. Oh, she's back. I thought we defeated this lady. Hey, oh, thanks for the subscription, Razzle Dazzle Show. Right in time for the final boss? Question mark? She has like a... Alright, this is gonna be a little bit of a learning curve here. Damn, okay. So, we gotta find out when she's vulnerable. She has like a little parry. Okay, when she does that, you can go behind her. We have to wait for her big attacks. She doesn't seem to have a ranged attack. Oh, but I mean like her no like true ranged attack, but she can hit you from very far away with her sword. Jeez, right out the gate, bro. Okay, so she's vulnerable after every attack, like behind her. Behind her, the little spirits come out, and that's like her weak point, I think. So we just gotta like dodge. We just gotta like dodge perfectly. Which is extremely difficult to do. But particularly with that attack is like probably the easiest to dodge. That was stupid. Okay, no, that was definitely a really good attempt. Okay, now I think I got this. Okay, we got it. That was a cheap shot. So it looks like she has maybe 4 different variations of this phase. Okay, I got it. Yeah, the animation is really smooth. I love the way they did this, and it's very unique. Like, I'm getting like a little stun lock pattern here. Almost. Oh, this is like phase 2. Okay, now she changes it up. She like combos them better. Range became a little bit. So I definitely saw a little phase 2 pattern there. Not getting much better. Hey, Nurla the Great, thanks for supporting. I was too far away. What's up, Alex? You bet on me for the speedrun? Hey, John Maxwell, thanks for the follow. gameplay in this is actually really nice. No! Oh, I take fall damage now? I thought there was no fall damage here. Okay, that's already... I already won. I already want to start this over. I can't take a hit that early. Too much damage already. Well, we can lock her out of doing attacks by hitting her. Now she's doing the combo. Okay, so we got into a new phase. It's hard to know when she gets to the next phase and when to expect the follow-up. Second phase here. Yep. Okay, let me take a short break. Be right back. I gotta pee. Alright, we back. Alright. I like this boss. I'm just afraid of what phase 3 is gonna look like. Maybe, I hope it's a chase sequence. I've been enjoying those so far. Oh, come on. She got hurt there. She got hurt there. You saw that? Okay. It's gonna be dodging a ton of this fight. What? It's not clear when the hurt boxes are there because it doesn't seem like she has collision damage sometimes. Got to the third phase? Question mark? Oh. Oh, Neva's back.
Neva.
Man, you don't want this. You don't want this heat. Do I start from the second phase? Yes. I took damage there? Uh-oh, what's this? It's definitely a lot easier with Neva. Hey, don't touch her. Hey. Okay, yeah, fight back, girl. Question, where is her boyfriend during all this? Did he go out to buy a pack of cigarettes? No, her eye's permanently damaged. Oh, there's more. Oh, right, spring. We never did spring. Whoo! Screenshot that real quick. My God. Look how big Neva got. Did her eye heal?
Bruma. Bruma.
Oh, there's a baby.
Bruma.
Wait a second.
Bruma.
Oh, this character's name is Buruma or whatever. Hey, get over here.
Bruma.
Come back. Where'd they go? Where did Baruma go?
Bruma.
Oh, you want us to go this way? So we gotta go left, finally. I'm not gonna dash through this. This is just like too freaking pretty. My God. I can't use my sword in this section.
Bruma.
A little deer.
Bruma.
Oh, he was awake.
Bruma.
Buruma doesn't listen to mommy. Naughty little wolf deer.
Bruma.
Oh, where's Neva going?
Bruma. Bruma.
But where's the father?
Bruma! Bruma!
He's scared. Okay. I was gonna catch him. I guess there was no catching animation. The way they use gradients in this game is really, really pretty. This is really teaching me a lesson of like simplicity in the way they design their art assets. Oh, this is the cutscene. This is the introduction cutscene. Does this cycle just begin again? Is this? Oh, I think they must be going into new game plus. No, is Neva gonna die? Is it happening again? This time. Thank God. Oh, and her... Wait. Oh no, she got stabbed. Or did she? At least we finally defeated the witch. Oh, that I just got the achievement that says finish the game. Wow. What a freaking I don't want to say masterpiece. Yeah, but I teared up a little bit. I got a little inside my own head, but I teared up a little bit at the end just because, like, I don't know. Dealing with death is, like, very difficult. I don't want to go too much into it, but just seeing, like, how she was comforted by the child at the end. It's like the child was, like, kind of too innocent to know what was going on, but they still wanted to comfort. Actually, I don't even know the name of the main character here. I don't think she has a name, at least in the game. But, like, she still wanted to comfort her because she was sad. She felt sad, but the baby wolf deer didn't even understand what was happening. That was a really, really, really good game. Little short experience. But, by the way, those watercolor brushes, I have those same brushes that are used to illustrate that. I recognize the shape. Yeah, it's a short experience for sure, depending on, like, your platforming skill level, or I could see, like, some of those combat sequences being tough for some people. Oh, the main character's name is Alba. Giraffe Nerd, was that ever said in the game, or is that just something the devs have said? Yeah, I thought it was going to be cyclical too. I thought they were about to do some sort of time loop thing. You know what I mean? Like, oh, we're going to start at the beginning again, because the cutscene in the beginning was actually super, I think it was the same exact cutscene from the beginning of the game. The one that was at the end. So I thought, like, they were gonna do some time warp thing for a second, and I'm just like, wait, that wouldn't make any sense. I'm glad that they just closed the loop, kind of put a... But it also would have been kind of impactful or interesting if it was a loop. Not a time loop, but, like, she had to do this every single year. She was like some sort of guardian of the forest where she had to, every year the Black Plague comes back, and she has to, like, she has to get rid of it, but every time she does it, she loses her best friend. But then life begins anew. maybe that is what the intended story is here. I'm not sure, but like either way, the story really works. I mean, okay, they say thanks for playing. Like, thank you for making this awesome game. Like, I like it better than Grist, that's for sure. I mean, Grist was a great game. Don't get me wrong. Like, I love that game. It was a little not my flavor of gameplay, but like, it didn't matter. You play that game to be. You play that game as like an interactive gallery. It's a little bit more of like a movie cinematic experience rather than a gameplay experience. But this one had it all. This one had the cinematic narrative, the beautiful visuals, the tight gameplay, the nice puzzles. The combat was actually surprisingly good. I didn't expect the combat to be good. I thought it was just going to be kind of bare bones, but it was kind of technical. And it felt really good to move around, the dodging. That last boss in particular was very interesting, and the way they recontextualized, like, I think there was maybe like 5 enemy types in the whole game, maybe a little bit more. No, probably about 5 or 6 enemy types, but they just keep recontextualizing them in different ways. That was really awesome, whether that be just like putting 2 in the same room, at its simplest form, just putting 2 of the same enemy in the same room so that their different attacks would be overlapping in interesting ways. And then the combat becomes like a dance of watching both at the same time, seeing what telegraph they're doing. Or like when you took that really simple enemy from the beginning of the game, you put a block on its head, and then they were pushing it, and that became platforms and things like that. I learned a lot from this game. Like from a game design perspective, to be honest. They really knocked it out of the park here. I would give this game, it's, you know, it's hard to give a 10 out of 10, but like I would probably give this game a 10 out of 10. Like I have no complaints about this. I think some people might criticize it for it being short, like, or whatever. But a game's length has nothing to do with its quality, in my opinion. Like I don't feel like I wanted more. I feel like they concluded the story in a really good way, and I don't feel like I wanted to play more, or this empty feeling of like, oh, I need more. It's like that experience was very well encapsulated in there, and I feel like perfectly content with how it ended, and just the amount of fun I had and the value I got out of it. I don't know. What did you all think? I mean, I don't know if you've played it, but you definitely watched me play it. So, what do you think about Neva or Neva? I still don't know if it's Neva or Neva. I want to say Neva. That's how like I would read that word, but in the game, the Alba character says Neva. So, yeah, that's a 10 out of 10 right there. That game, just from obviously it's my own opinion, but there were so many parts of the game where you just really got immersed and enjoyed being in the world. I mean, the soundtrack is like 10 out of 10. The art style is 10 out of 10. The gameplay, I would say, just because it was so cohesive with everything else, like it was pretty simple, but it was fun. It was fun to move around. I never felt like anything was frustrating or anything like that. The one thing I might criticize, if I had to criticize anything, was the mirror section, but even that like didn't overstay its welcome. And I don't know if it was just a me thing. Like I couldn't really wrap my head around like the reflection part where you're like looking at one side. There was one particular screen where there was like I think it was the first mirror combat, and I was just like, my brain just turned off, and I couldn't get it. I don't know how I eventually did it. I think I like kind of stumbled my way through it. That I feel like that was escalated. I think that could have been escalated a little bit more slowly, so you could get to that point. But that's just a very small criticism. Like, even that part was actually kind of fun. It's just like I didn't quite understand what was going on. And other people might have gotten it right away, and it was like super easy. That was another thing in a game called Hoa. I don't know if you've heard of the game called Hoa. It's another very beautiful platformer that came out maybe 2 or 3 years ago. There's one section of that game where like everything gets turned upside down and the controls are completely backwards. Like, I don't tend to like that in games. I feel like it's like a little bit of like padding out. I don't want to say it's a cheap way, and I don't mean cheap in a bad way. I just mean it's a cheap way. It's cheap in the sense that it's inexpensive to do, to pad out a game. So like I can see why they did it. Anyway, this game's a 10 out of 10. That's the final line. I could probably go into more detail if I really wanted to, but I'm still like kind of digesting it. But I loved everything about it. It's everything a narrative game should be. I don't even want to call it a narrative game. It's definitely a platformer. Like, there's some platforming in there that was pretty like intermediate to advanced. Alex says, I like narrative games, but the lonely types, they kind of slip off my mind. I rather have one with more characters and the relationships. Ah, I see. But that's what's beautiful about Neva. Barely any dialogue. There's not another human in this world. There's only... Realistically, there's only 2 characters. Or 3 characters if you include the antagonist. The simplicity... This game does simplicity so well. Simplicity in the art style. It might sound weird that I'm saying that because the art style seems a little complex, but it is super simple. Like, they just use simple gradients and textures. Actually, they don't use textures. I guess you could argue that the brush strokes are textured, but simplicity in the combat and platforming. Like, there's not a ton of different abilities, right? There's the jump, a dash, and attack. And then everything else is just like simple environmental stage gimmick type things. The way they did this game was genius. Like, how economical it was. Oh man, I just have a lot of good things to say about this game, but I just need to digest everything. But I'm so glad that I found the time to play this. And especially right when it came out. Like, usually never play games right when they come out. I always wait a little bit, but I'm just like, I trust Nomada Studio enough that I will instantly buy whatever they put out. It'd be interesting to see like what they're gonna do next. I could see a Neva 2. But they seem like this kind of studio that wouldn't want to do the same thing twice. But I want to see more in this world. Like, I want to know the lore of this world. What are those creatures? Why is Alba the only person in this world? Are there other humans inhabiting this world? Are there, like, what are the other types of magical creatures in this world? Because, like, we only see normal animals like deers, birds, and stuff. But are there other types of magical creatures like the one that Neva is? Like the wolf deer. But I also wouldn't be mad if they didn't do a sequel to this. Like, it totally stands on its own. And I'd be even more excited to see a completely new IP from them. Anyways, that's my those are my thoughts on Neva. Again, 10 out of 10. I will digest more and maybe like talk a little bit about more, make a tweet about it or something. But yeah. thanks for joining the stream. I just want to remind everyone that we have a sale going on for our game, Bow Path of the Teal Lotus, on Steam, and it's 20% off for a few more days. So if you want to go pick it up, the sale's happening right now. Let me get a link. Let me get a link for y'all. Also, hold on one sec. I'm doing too many things at once. Also, we have a piano ebook full of sheet music from our game that is available to purchase now. So that's the link for our Steam page. And this is the link for the piano sheet music ebook. Also, we're giving away a free copy of the one song from the piano sheet music book. And if you buy the music book right now, you get a bonus track that is the Sakura City piano arrangement. You can download that, or it just comes with the ebook. But you can also download the Kitsune Burrows sheet music for free with that Google Drive link. All right, everyone, thank you for joining so much. I'm probably not going to have time to stream much this week, but if I do, I'll probably be going back to Hi-Fi Rush and Cocoon on and off. But anyways, thanks everyone for joining. I love y'all, and check out those links